yeah. Welcome back, my brother.
Thank you.
Back from the fucking dead.
Bro, 2025's kicking everybody's ass.
2025's been raping a lot of people.
Bro.
2025 is like a Jewish film producer.
Holy moly.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
welcome to the Fanto Show. My name is Erickson Alegria-san.
Dude.
With the fucking legend of the studio co-host who runs every electrical fucking thing here. I'm just here for the fucking racism and homophobia
And the bitches.
and the xenophobia.
Yeah. So what's been going on, man?
First of all, brother,
What's up? I
You-
missed you.
I miss you too, guy.
Thanks, man.
Bro, you almost died.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the sugar running through my veins.
That's
And it's no bueno.
you lost
got-
like 97 pounds.
Bro, I got down to 158,
What were you before?
185, 189.
That's insane, brother.
Yeah, yeah. That's what happens when you stop working out, bro.
Yeah, but why did you stop working out?
The pandemic, and then I got lazy.
What do you mean, bro? You fucking you were working out until fucking 3 months ago.
Not like I used to. Not like I used to. And you know I used to be able to eat all the sweets I wanted, bro. And then
Wait, you're what's that medical term? Like you have like a lot of sugar in your system. You're African American now.
yeah, they are plagued with the diabetes.
Bro. So what's the thing? What's like the pre-diabetic,
Bro.
diabetic?
Let's just go over the symptoms first, bro. Because I've been living with this for like
I think
maybe
I have it too because I'm never
8
getting
months.
checked. 8
yeah,
months.
yeah. And bro, like
By the way, fuck this microphone and no disrespect because you built this
yeah.
with your blood, sweat, and sugar.
Oh yeah. Glucose is the medical term.
Glucose?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
For all the carbs that go in your body, bro, it all turns into glucose, which is sugar.
So you're first of all, you're the healthiest person I know.
Yeah.
You look phenomenal,
Thank you, man.
and you're
But
saying
my
you're
insides look like shit.
yeah, but you're saying you're how old are you?
I'll be 50 next month.
This fucking guy is
Yeah.
50. Look
Yeah.
at me
Yeah.
and look at him.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm rotten from the inside.
So, what happened that you had to go to the fucking?
You know what? We got a little organ that's underneath our stomach.
Hey, mine is it's little, but it's a I'm a grower, not a shower.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's how you move it. No, I get it. But no, you know what ended up happening is that my body stopped producing the insulin, and that's what distributes the glucose to your muscles and everything. And then if your body stops producing that insulin, your body doesn't know what to do with the glucose.
Did you tell your body to stop?
Bro,
Stop being a fucking bitch.
I didn't know, man. I didn't know. Well, like my libido went down. My fucking eyesight got blurry.
What's libido?
Dude, my morning wood, man. You know, it would used to stand up at attention and salute everybody.
Fuck.
And then
That's when you know. Hey,
Yeah,
that's when you knew something was wrong. It's not the vision.
Oh.
It's not the sweatiness. My dick don't work, so I need to go to the hospital.
Yeah. That's a big problem. But also, bro, going to pee every fucking I'd wake up like 4 times a night, bro.
God damn.
Can you imagine? You can't get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
All right, let's fix this mic the way you want it. Just you tell me where you want it, and then I'll put it there. That one's this mic has diabetes.
This is your libido. Just want to fucking. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck.
But then now this one.
Perfect. All right. Fuck yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
You fixed it, brother, with your
Yeah,
dirty
yeah.
fucking fingernails.
Dude, I was working on my dad's Harley, bro. And that's why-
Damn.
yeah,
Pops
yeah.
has a Harley?
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking classic. Fucking
Amazing.
Terminator.
He still rips?
Fucking. Oh yeah, yeah.
God damn. How old is
He's,
he?
he's the 83, bro.
God bless, bro.
Bo-
God bless you.
bo-
God bless your
born to ride.
genetics, brother.
Yeah.
God bless your
Yeah.
your genetics.
He's fucking. That's where it comes from, dude. My mom's a strong lady too, but yeah.
Does she ride? Does she ride in the back?
She's ridden with me before. I used to have a bike.
Shit.
Yeah. A cruiser like that. It wasn't a Harley, but it was a Harley type, and
Yeah.
it had a fucking some really good pipes on it. It used to sound really blah 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 blah. It was cool.
You see how much before we get to the insulin and then the glucose and then how much pussy did you get driving the Harley?
It was pretty good. Yeah. It was. Yeah.
Oh, it was pretty good. Did they stop you in traffic? Like in traffic with females just
Yeah. And because in Chicago, bro, you don't need a helmet, so you look even cooler, right?
less things to stop the bullets.
Yeah, dude. California. It took a while getting used to like, oh, you have to wear a helmet. Like in Chicago, bro. it's
How
like-
would bitches approach you when you were like riding?
No, it's just the smile and the wink and can I have a ride? Oh, that's the best. Just fuck yeah, you could have a ride on this dick.
Brought to you by Harley. Is it Harley Davidson?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got leather chaps. My dick.
I tried to have I had a motorcycle, or like it was a fast scooter. It was
Yeah.
like a 200,
Uh-huh.
and I was
It's a fast scooter.
that's like
Yeah.
the minimum, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a Shadow.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't a Shadow, but it was like a scooter.
Oh, a Spree? The Honda Spree?
No, it was a Suzuki.
Oh, okay.
It was a Suzuki. I used to be a barback at this restaurant called Rivalry Bar.
Mm-hmm.
And the lawyer was like this like big time he still is a big time Armenian lawyer, like crazy fucking lawyer. And this cocksucker, he sold me this bike for $1,000, this scooter. So I'm the barback, bro. I'm working there fucking 15 hours a day, bro. Just a Rivalry Bar. And it's in a building. It's I forget the Marty Dorzian firm
Mm-hmm.
in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
This cocksucker owns the building. He would always park his McLaren right in front.
Damn.
And who's the guy from Family Matters?
Family Matters, the black dude?
Yeah. The fucking
Yeah, the dude that was in Die Hard as well. The cop?
no,
The
not
dad?
the not the
the nerd?
the nerd.
The black nerd?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck, what is his name? Not
Did I do that?
Yeah. So he would always come there, bro. It was that's when I had quit comedy back then, and then I did barbacking and bartending. I got so much fucking money, and then anyway, this cocksucker sold me this scooter for $1,000, and it was like I barely made $1,000, right? Because I didn't have a car at the time, and I was coming from North Hollywood all the way to Beverly Hills. I take the fucking bus. So this guy sells me a fucking scooter, and then it breaks down in a month. I'm just riding
What
it
a
in Eagle
dick.
Rock, and then it just stops in the middle of the street.
No. Oof.
And then what ended up happening was I beat up the bar manager
Yeah.
at his name is Lance. I forget what his name was. He's a fucking pussy cocksucker.
Bar managers are always cocksuckers, dude. They think
Bro,
their
he
shit
just went
doesn't-
crazy in the morning. He was because he was upset. This one dumb bitch named Emily was like 21-year-old beautiful evil whore. She was like bullying the staff and refusing to tip people out.
Yeah.
And then told this cocksucker was like playing this guy Lance something,
Yeah.
failed actor motherfucker. And in the morning, one time I was like, "Hey man, where do you want me to put the what section of the bar do you want me to open up? And he refused to give. He was refusing to give me bartender spots. You know, because
What
I
a
just
dick.
stopped getting fucking like. There was another bar back. I was supposed to get promoted, and this dude was just giving the fucking dumb fucking bitches, like the 21, 22-year-old fucking servers trying to be a fucking cool guy. And he just got crazy with me. And he's like, you got to leave the fucking. He said something. I was like, hey, bro, like, don't get crazy with me, bro.
Yeah.
Don't get fucking crazy with me.
Yeah.
He's like, what? And then he grabbed my arm. And then I just fucking, and he was way bigger than I was.
Yeah?
6'2", fucking, yeah, bro. So he grabbed me. So I went right in front of the camera where he was. And then he grabbed my wrist, and then I wrist locked him.
Yeah.
And then I got him over my shoulder.
Yeah.
And I just bam, fucking shoulder throw on the fucking ground. And then he gets up and he was like, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops. And he just went out. And then I told and all the staff, everyone, they pretend like there was nothing was happening.
Yeah.
And there was a guy who was coming and collecting the rags.
Yeah.
Like a random company that was coming.
Yeah.
He was just like, he just saw it and he just kept collecting rags.
Yeah.
And then two of the Mexican homies and the chef in the kitchen, they're like, if anything happens, we'll tell them that we saw, because nobody else wanted to help me out.
Yeah.
Nobody else wanted to help me. Everyone was like, oh shit, that's our manager.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't. So fucking. Anyway, long story short, the owner of Rivalry Bar, Scott, he was Scott, cool ass fucking guy from fucking from Texas, bro.
Yeah.
This dude was the coolest fucking guy, and he said, "Hey man, I didn't know the law back then." He's like, just leave, and I'll settle. I'll see what's going on.
Yeah.
You know. And then as soon as I left, I should have waited for the cops to come so I could have sued them for more. I had no idea. He's like, I'll just leave the premises, and then I'll talk about, and then we'll handle it tomorrow, the next day. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I'll take care of it. I'll give you a promotion as a bartender. Don't worry. Straight
the
out.
Owner
fucking
said this?
The owner of the Rivalry Bar. Yeah. And it's in the Marty Rojan law firm. And the next day I go, bro, and he's like, yeah, man, like you're fired. And then I was like, Lance, I was like, you a fucking bitch, bro. You a pussy, bro. You're a fucking, because you'd always like fucking, he hated me. He hated me because I didn't know you couldn't talk to the bitches at the bar. Like the bar back couldn't talk to the bitches, but the bitches wanted to talk to me.
Yeah.
And
you got your job done, right? You wouldn't
way more than done, bro.
Right.
I was fucking, bro. I was doing everything.
Yeah.
I was doing everything. And I was also fucking a lot of the fucking, there was two situations where these beautiful fucking MILFs, he was trying to holler at him, and then he had a bicycle. Lance Edwards, you fucking pussy, bro. Bro, I'm so glad. Fuck, bro, you fucking piece of shit. Anyway, there's two bitches he was trying to holler at, and then he's like, don't talk to the bar to the customers, and I was like, fucking. So I just ended up fucking scooping him up, and then hooking up with him, and then he was so fucking bummed out, and he just hated me, and then he always wanted to fight, but he never knew, and then whenever it happened, he didn't knew that I had fucking that judo throw in him, and then
that was self-defense. He put his hands on you.
Yeah. So and then last minute, I started talking to a lawyer chick. She's like, no, you can sue the shit out of him. So I fucking sued. So I sued the law firm, the Marty Rojan law firm, who's like, he was like, he's a big time lawyer at the time, and now he's in charge of like the California. He was like the head or host of the California law something.
Oh, okay.
And all the attorneys would refuse to take the case because it was against him. And then my one homie, who was a fucking trash attorney, he's like, fuck it, I'm suing. So then when he took the case, when we sued them, I went back to get the pink slip for the scooter. So I went to the office where all the lawyers were, and they were so fucking pissed at me, but they didn't know how to fucking say it. And I was like, hey man, and I was already suing them.
Okay.
I was like, I need the pink slip for the scooter that you fucking made me pay you. You made me pay you $1,000 for a scooter that fucking broke down. in like a fucking and then I got a bunch of money from employment, and then that's when I learned about like
Damn.
employment law. So yeah, sorry
You-
about that. I
no,
just
no.
went to a fucking.
Dude, so you sued a law firm and won?
It was employment, yeah. And the crazy thing was, we went to a
Yeah.
deposition.
Yeah.
A deposition is when their law firm, we had to go to like the top floor. It was like a San Francisco big shot lawyer, and there was he had a stenographer there. And then, are you gonna go pee?
Oh, I gotta.
Anyway, bro, so this guy had fucking researched everything about my life. Everything about my life. And we're going to do a deposition, and he's trying to prove in the deposition that I have anger issues. So we go in, he's like, "Hey, you're suing for this, blah, blah, blah." And then he's like trying to he's like trying to hit all the buttons that he thinks is gonna agitate me.
Yeah.
Nah, no, bro, I'm a fucking comedian. I'm bombing at the time every fucking night. There's nothing you can say or that's gonna offend me. So he's saying these things like, so you have a this, right? I don't know what he's actually but he was like trying to get under my skin.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, man, like something, because he was like loud and walking around the office. He's like, so you're suing us for this much? You think you're gonna get money? You think you're gonna get money? You probably do this, huh? Or you probably do this a lot. I was like, I don't know, man, but you're screaming at me, and you remind me of my dad. And the guy goes like, I made some fucking joke like that, and then he goes off the record. So that means the stenographer has to stop talking, and then he goes, hey man, that's funny. He's like, that's funny, and that's like the first time where like my comedy shit worked
Yeah.
in a real life environment.
Yeah.
And then he goes, all right, on the record now. And then he's like saying, trying to destroy my character.
Yeah.
And then my friend is like my friend is playing Angry Birds. This is when Angry Birds was, and he's like playing Angry Birds, fucking. And then I'm like, nah, man, that's not how it is. And I'm answering with a fucking joke every time he's saying something. I'm answering with a joke.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make the stenographer laugh, and he's looking at the stenographer, and he's completely clueless. So he goes, all right, 5,000. So whatever they say, my lawyer has to take 30%.
Yeah.
30%.
30%, that's pretty good. Normally they take like 45, 40.
Yeah. And then, but you gotta fucking, I say, oh, but
Yeah.
fucking don't take too much, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And then I said, no. He said, all right. He said, then we'll see you in court. I'm like, all right. As we're going to the fucking car, he says, $10,000, take it or leave it. I was like, absolutely not. I said, fuck that guy. And I said, we were in the car. I said, fuck that guy. I said, 100,000. He said, all right, see you in court. I was like, all right, we'll see you in court. And then as we got home, maybe like an hour later, the guy was like 25,000. 25 or 28,000, some shit. Like, cause they have to do like a fucking, I was like, all right, take it. Cause I needed the money. My grandpa had died, and I had to, for like all that, funerals and stuff. So I said, fuck it. But that was like the first time when like actual comedy helped in a real life fucking situation.
Yeah.
Bro, and this fucking, my attorney friend, this cocksucker who fucked me over, I said now that I knew that there was like employment law, I knew a lot of people. I was going through this fucking what do you like it's going to more crazy stories, bro. Let's leave it for next time.
Okay.
And then how this guy fucked me over.
Yeah.
My lawyer friend who fucked me over. But yeah, let's talk about your fucking diabetes.
Not that exciting, man, but yeah. Just work out, dude. Don't.
So you went to the doctor.
Yeah. I went to the urgent care, bro.
Fuck.
And they took a urine sample, and because bro, like going pee 4 times a night isn't normal.
It's not normal.
No. And I was going pee like 15 times a day, bro. That's not normal either.
That's not. How many times do you pee now?
Now just normal, like 7, and then at night,
Yeah.
like I don't pee at night anymore. Like So
Yeah, I usually pee 5 times during sex.
sheesh, on her face and her tits.
I do miss my ex. All right, so
So I went to urgent care. They took a urine sample.
why did they? Okay, so you went to urgent care because you're
Yeah,
fucking,
well, because I told I was going to pee a lot, and
Yeah.
so they took a urine sample, and then that's all they needed to do because they there was sugar in my urine, bro. Don't even, bro. It's like it was. I was
How
just
did they know?
peeing it out,
Did they taste it?
bro. It smells funky too. It smells
Yeah.
sweet. They said sweet, but I hated the smell of that
Yes,
shit.
doctor.
Yeah. It's yeah. Oh, it is a good year.
Doctor, gay ass food.
Oh, dude, like, yeah. So they're like, dude, you're like, your blood sugar at tops should high 200. Yours is at 600.
High 200. Yours. Oh shit, that's a lot.
Yeah, they're like, take your ass to the ER, have them do some blood work, and they did. And I went to the ER. They did blood work. Yeah, they're like, we're gonna need 3 big bags of IV, bro. They put it through me.
God damn.
Yeah.
I hate needles, bro.
Yeah.
Hate needles.
Yeah, we got to take your blood sugar test right now and see
Absolutely
where you're
not.
at.
What do you mean, bro?
I don't know. You look a little like thick in the veins, man. I think you got some
Absolutely.
Snickers bar going through your veins.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, because I have to take my blood sample like 3 times or 4 times a day,
What's that for?
just to check my blood sugar levels.
You have to do it for how long?
I got it. Oh, dude. I don't know. I gotta go see the doctor in July again.
Wait, you give yourself a shot?
Not only do I give, well, the shot is just to get the blood out of your.
Wait, the shot is in the finger?
Yeah, and then the insulin. That's another thing. I gotta stick myself in the stomach, bro, with that and pull the trigger.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So what is that? How many times you got to do that? Why do you have to do
The
that?
insulin is our bodies create insulin, and that's to distribute the glucose through your body, to your biceps, to your quads, your chest, everything. And that says, okay, I know what to do with this. Your body produces it, but some people, a lot of black people, they have trouble. Yeah, I'm half black. They have trouble producing insulin, or it just goes away. Some people, from birth, they don't produce insulin, and that's type 1 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes.
Type 1, okay.
Yeah. Type 1 is when you're born with it, and your body right out the gate, it can't produce insulin, so you have to take shots. Type 2 is you don't have to take the shots, but in some occasions, like mine, I got to take the shots until my body's producing very little insulin. But I've been working out again, and I'm back on track, so that will control my blood sugar. Look, I'll do the test on me, and then we'll see, and then you'll build up some courage, and then we'll test you out, see where you're at. Cause
bro, you went to the urgent care, and then they turned you into a fucking doctor,
dude. It's like I got like these pills. There's metformin. There's like the most common.
What is that for? Can we?
It lowers.
Can we get high on it right now?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it just lowers your blood sugar. So I got this little kit right here, and it has strips. Right, the strips.
The fuck is all that, boss?
Yeah, look at these strips, man.
They gave you a purse?
Yeah, I got a little purse with a little fucking computer. You stick that in there.
What the fuck is that, bro? They gave you a pager with diabetes?
Like you pull this trigger back, right? And then you right on one of your fingers, and then boom. It
what the fuck is that, guy?
Injects right there, and then
no, I'm not.
You see the blood coming out?
You're pointing to the camera. They can't see. This guy's he just fucking. Are you? This is.
It's a little, and then so I'll take this. Right
no,
here.
do another camera.
This one's out of focus.
Yeah, go back. Go back.
I can't see shit, but I can see that it's out of focus.
It's good. Yeah, you can see it on this one. Yeah,
You
you're
can see
good
it?
on this one.
Yeah. So right there. So then I take this, and then that.
Please don't die, bro.
No. So like I said, 200 is high, right?
Yeah.
191.
131.
Oh, 131.
Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ,
Dude,
bro.
bro,
This guy's been killing himself.
I'm
'cause he
blind.
can't
Yeah,
use
yeah.
it.
You know, some people lose their sight, bro. Like,
Yeah, you're one of
and
them.
toes. Yeah, right. No, completely. Yeah, people have to cut off their toes and shit.
Brother,
Like
have someone check those numbers. You can't be.
131.
Yeah.
131 is low, bro. For me.
Yeah.
For me.
But 191 was high.
Let
Let me see again.
What is that one?
It's 131, guys.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
guy says 191. Wait,
But
is
I
190?
can't see shit.
I
You
know.
know what I
So
mean?
how
Like-
can we do it so you can?
I have to, bro. For one, these aren't my glasses. I got these at the hardware store. These are magnifying glasses. Look at these. Yeah, that my prescription. I can't. Yeah, those.
Yeah, that's insane.
Right.
I can see
Like-
the future.
Right now, I can see. So then, I gotta wear these, like to see any sort of thing in focus. Gotta wear these, and then my fucking.
Damn, they gave you the fucking Star Treks.
Yeah. Now I could possibly make shit out.
Okay, so
Okay, 131. There it is. Now I see.
they gave you that. What's that movie with Sylvester Stallonovitz?
What's it? Where he's a cop?
Yeah,
From the future.
Yeah.
What is that movie?
it's like one word or two words.
Troy. No.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you gonna do now with 134?
So I'm good. 134.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm good. That for me, that's but like like if you don't have that, like normal is the range from like 70 to 100.
70 to 100.
Yeah, that's where you should be. See, look, there's a brand new needle.
But what if I get AIDS?
Look, no, this is a brand like it. Every time it's a brand new needle.
Oh my
No,
god.
you'll be fine. The insulin shots is what you're not gonna like. So yeah, give me your ring finger.
Oh, come on, brother.
You can do it, bro. So you won't even feel it. It'll be quick.
Wait, let me fucking.
So
what's this thing called again?
or this a blood sugar meter. We're gonna test Fanto's blood sugar.
He's gonna do what is this
We
thing again?
know he's a sweet guy, but we want to know how sweet.
He's gonna do something to my finger.
I'm gonna give him the prick. Right on
What
his
if I get
finger.
AIDS, brother? Is this gonna hurt, dog? Come on,
No,
bro.
it won't hurt.
Come on, bro. Can you see? You just told me you can't see, bro. You just said you can't. Ah, fuck. Ah,
Yeah. Oh, look, there you are.
damn. See? He just said he can't see, bro. He just said he can't see, and I told him to cut my finger off.
There we go.
Let's see what my AIDS number is.
Whoa.
Whoa, what
205.
is that? Am I dead?
Yeah. He's got cotton candy going through his veins.
Oh shit, is that bad?
It's high, but you just ate. Yeah. Here, look, I'll show you.
Damn, he just gave me fucking bad news.
Favorite focus.
Brother, fuck the focus. Are you saying I'm fucking sick?
Well, yeah, maybe. You know what? Maybe. Might have to take you to the urgent care, bro.
God damn.
After the mic.
Yeah.
How you feel, man? You're good. Look, hey, I got some alcohol.
Fuck the alcohol, brother. You're saying I'm fucking. I got that.
The diabetes.
Can you kiss it?
Bro, well,
is there napkins here, or is this? It was
yeah.
this fucking Guantanamo Bay. Can we get my tattoo done? Thank you, brother.
You dialed in. Yeah. Pull this up to show everybody.
Is your blood clean?
What do you mean?
Like you have anything?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, good, because I got everything.
No, we're not sharing needles.
Well, we should, boss. So why is mine fucking 205?
Because you probably just ate. You just had your blood
God
sugar
damn! I
goes
just found
up.
out I'm diabetic.
You might be, or you could be pre-diabetic. Yeah, I mean, bro, it's a really high number that people are diabetic.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And how do you not become a diabetic?
Well, the good thing is like you exercise, right? So
Yeah,
so that's good.
I can still be a diabetic if I exercise.
Yeah, you could like if it's that excessive.
Yeah, your camera's perfect.
Okay, cool.
So, did they say how long until your vision gets back to normal? And what is your diet? What did they say your diet has to be?
Low carb, because all the carbs are all the carbs are is sugar.
What's carbs? Like
Pasta, rice, bro. You know, anything with sugar in it.
bread?
Well, they put fucking sugar in bread now, bro, and milk too. Like yeah, everything has sugar, bro. That's why everyone has fucking diabetes. And like they don't even know it. But if your vision starts getting blurry, bro, or if you're thirsty and you're drinking a lot of water, yeah, you probably got diabetes.
So like are there any specific types of bread, or what types of food did they say you can?
Basically, I have to like live a keto diet. You've heard of keto?
Yeah, but I forget which. This is meat.
It's mostly protein. Yeah, it's mostly protein. Like anything under like for the most part like 30 carbs a day.
How much is that?
Bro, a Snickers bar has like probably like I don't know 50. You know what I mean? So
what about coffee?
Like what? Coffee?
Yeah.
Without any, sweetener or whatever, it's good.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So just I mean, but you just ate, right? Like how when
Yeah.
What,
I also, yeah.
Because like it's normal for your blood sugar to go up like once you eat.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And I had two. I had tea with sugar.
Okay. Yeah.
And vodka.
Okay.
And a lot of eggs and rice.
Yeah.
And bread.
Yeah.
And cilantro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The vodka has carbs, you know,
Fuck.
breaks down. Yeah. Just
But we exercise. The exercise doesn't help.
it does. Yeah, because you burn that shit. It's good. So your body doesn't keep it. You burn that shit, you know, but could only burn so much. And as you get older, your body becomes less efficient in burning that shit because you get older and stuff. So yeah. So I'm just happy to stop going to the bathroom so much, bro. This shit was
Oh, so
fucking
you
out of
stopped going to the
control.
bathroom?
The way I was, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did they give you medication?
Yeah, so I got the Metaform. It's that. And then look inside the fridge. You see that is in there? Oh no, wait, I got it right here. Look, check this out.
They gave you a magic marker?
No, this shit is fucking insulin. This is the shit that all our bodies
Yeah.
should produce. And then it's got this knob right here.
Yeah.
And then you put how much you're supposed to put in.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to take 20 of this a day, and then this other one I'm supposed to take when I eat.
So, and how long did they say you'll be?
So I'll show you. I'll do this one. So I'm gonna set it at a lower level. Normally,
Well, you're gonna do it now?
yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Let put it on camera. It's gonna be the OnlyFans for medical students.
Yeah. This is diabetes porn.
Bro, you look like a welder.
Bro, like I'm fucking blind, dude. Like I can't see.
Did they
shit.
say when your vision's gonna come back?
Like, so I grab. You're supposed to like right around your stomach, and then.
Look how fit this guy is. This guy's 59 years old. Does it hurt?
No.
What do you mean it doesn't hurt? Why are you fucking holding your
What?
breath? Doesn't hurt?
No.
Fuck.
Like, there's the needle.
If it doesn't hurt, I'll do it.
Well, you don't need insulin. Yeah, you're good. But you could take this medication; it'll lower your blood sugar. But you're fine. Like you don't have any symptoms. But just be careful as you get older. That's all. We'll just have to keep an eye on you, Fanto.
What about like
Yeah.
drugs
Uh,
and alcohol and pussy?
if it's sweet pussy, then
Yeah, the crazy thing is your vision
was shitty already.
no, your vision's bad, but at the same time, you got your CCW.
Yeah.
Which is
Well, no, I haven't got it yet. But
Congratulations.
thanks
Well,
for vouching for me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, they called me and I said he's part of the Espanol Al Qaeda. It's actually Al Qaeda.
Yeah, bro. They had to like take fingerprints of all my fingers. I had to pay like it was like fucking it was so expensive, dude. Like almost $200, bro, for them to get my.
Do you see the camera?
Yeah.
Where's the main one? All right, perfect.
Yeah.
$500?
No, almost
200.
Yeah.
You got a CCW, brother?
I'm on my way. I got to take my classes. 16, and that's gonna be like another. That's gonna be like maybe like $400.
Nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That's like 2 diabetes.
Dude, it would. I mean,
I'm so proud of you.
thank
Do
you.
you
Bro.
remember? Do you remember if it was 4 months ago or
Yeah.
5? Was it 5 months ago?
Like what? Maybe 5 months ago. Yeah.
5 or 6 months ago.
Yeah.
When I said, "What? God forbid someone breaks into your house.
Yeah.
What are you gonna use
And-
to
and-
protect your family?" And you showed me a flashlight.
But it like back to but we'll get back to that. But like you know, one of the things that made me convince me what you said is like, I wish a motherfucker would break into my house. Like that sort of thing is like, like you felt like, and I felt sorry for him. You know what I mean? Like this poor, like, cause like you're like, I wish a motherfucker would break into my place, and that's why I was like, damn, I got to get to that point where you know,
Yeah, because you were like, I wish no one breaks into my.
right.
Yeah.
And so much so that I sleep with one eye open, right? Because I want to get like, you know, when someone breaks into your house, bro, like time is at an essence, right? Because then
Absolutely.
like they get closer to you, and then you have less to prepare. Like they got
there's
all
no
the
time.
advantage, right? They're working with all the advantage. They're ambushing you. They're breaking into your place. Like
No,
it's
no,
all on their terms.
They only have the advantage if you're not prepared, but they have no idea where they're going, where they're getting themselves into. You're the one ambushing them because it's your house. You turn off the lights. You lock the door.
But that's if you know, yeah. What you're saying is true. But like, what if they're already in your place and they're in your stairs, and that's when you realize that someone's in your house?
Well, that's when protection comes in handy.
Yeah,
That's why you have protection.
real handy. Like,
Yeah.
like I mean, the quickness. Like that's what I really. That was a good selling point. You know, like
I don't even work for the NRA. I'm very familiar with house robberies, and you know,
which is scary, dude. Like you know, because somebody that breaks into your home, dude, they have no fucking.
they're desperate.
Well, they don't give a fuck. They give zero fucks, right? Like, I mean, they're, you know, like,
Yeah.
and they're willing to do whatever it takes if they're caught, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like, they don't want to go to jail. Like,
There's few things more desperate than breaking into someone's house.
yeah,
Whether someone is, with the probability that there's someone in it, like
bro,
it's happening daily.
that's scary.
Daily.
That's
Daily.
scary, bro.
And what I'm trying to say is, you went from not having ever shot a gun to being a gun aficionado, and I said all of those things would happen.
Yeah.
I said all of those things would happen.
Yes, you did.
Now you got fucking a few fucking dope ass pieces. You're customizing them. You know how to shoot.
Yeah.
It's like you're sleeping peacefully.
Dude, you don't even know, man. Like that.
Oh, I know, brother.
Yeah, you do know.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, you do know. You do know.
I dream of people breaking into my house.
Yeah.
That's what puts me into REM sleep.
That's, you know, that's really important.
Yeah.
That REM sleep.
Yeah. Fucking. One time I brought home this girl, and then she was sleeping, and then her phone fell under my bed. And then I had a safe under my bed. And then she was like, what's in the fucking safe? I was like, it's a gun, bitch. The fuck? She's like, it's a gun? Yeah. I was like, bro, I could have sworn she was like joking. I was like, yeah, bitch, I'm fucking, I can't believe you have a gun. I was like, bro, I was like, this is serious or no? She's like, yeah, I can't believe you have a gun. I was like, first of all, just sleep. You're about to fucking wake up and go home. What do you mean? She's like, I can't believe you have a gun. I was like, what gave you the idea that I might not have a gun? What about me did I tell you? This is one of the funniest. And I was like, yeah, you got to leave. And she's like, I have to leave? I was like, yeah, ain't no way you're going to I'm going to get back to sleep with you after you fucking question why I had a gun. And I got her And Lyft had just come out at that time, and I was like, yeah, I'm fucking, yeah, the bitch had to bounce. Yeah, bro, it was such a weird thing to be like. First of all, it's none of your business. It's not your house. It's definitely not your fucking
No, but
nothing of yours.
but here, I mean, here's the thing though. People associate guns with bad guys. That's it. That's it. That's what they think, dude.
I mean, that's maybe one and two other times, but it's like people who had weird, but everyone I know is like, has a gun, knows how to shoot a gun.
Yeah.
It's like,
and cops want you to have a gun. They want you to be able to protect, well, legally. They want you to be able to protect yourself. They're big advocates of the Second Amendment.
Essentially, the state does not want the people to have guns. Essentially,
Yeah.
like, and the cops, they prefer people to not to have guns. You know, like if you're a cop, you're like, I hope I don't run into someone who has a gun. So the cop is just with what is going on with the with the world, like the state, the government prefers the population to not be able to defend themselves. Like Australia, right before the COVID lockdowns, they said, we'll buy back all your guns. 90, I want to say 90% or plus gave their guns, and Australia just locked them down for years. And yesterday, actual like emails and where the government was talking with each other was published. What is, I don't know what it's
legislation?
Not legislation. Like from 5 years ago.
Okay.
Like there's a name for it, where like a history of all the like online interactions that they've had. Or
Yeah.
like, what is it, like emails or communications?
Yeah.
Okay. Yesterday, they published the communications that the government of Australia had 5 years ago for locking them down. It had nothing to do with medical priority. It all had to do with locking them down and pushing the fucking financial and taking away people's rights.
Yeah.
So even like this country is, whoever is in charge. Well, the Democrats are completely against anyone having guns, like gun rights, which is insane because these people are the ones complaining about being victims. But also a lot of right-leaning politicians, obviously fucking presidents, vice presidents, anyone, FBI, the CIA does not want you to have guns. And those people are naturally right-leaning because they're fucking maniacs who are promoting fucking selling guns to other countries to fuck up their government. Because it's just a form of control.
Yeah.
So, and the fact that this country it's in the Constitution to have guns, it's one of the few things that are preventing the government from locking everyone down to going into your house and being like, give me all your fucking guns.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, the cops are the lowest form of enforcers of the state. Like, they're the cops never stand for the public. Like, whatever they say, they're supposed to do their job. If the state says, the cops might, like, individuals or certain departments, but all like the cops are a force of the state.
Yeah.
And if the state says, hey, we don't want people to have guns, the cops are like, hey, that's the law. So, as much as they're the good guys, they're also the bad guys. They're most cops throughout history have been mostly the bad guys. They've never been pro public. They just, it's just, there is no fucking throughout their history.
Yeah. But they see the scum of the earth, though.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They get to see it, and that's got to affect them in some way. So
100%.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
But but like you take that cop and you talk to him at a bar off duty, he's gonna be right leaning for the most part.
Yes. In those circumstances, yes. But also if you have the DA and different cop different enforcing departments, they're going to find a law to take people's guns away. Oh, you have this where they go above and beyond where they shouldn't.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you have this modification on your gun, we're taking it away.
Yeah.
As much as I want to support the blue and all these people, like, hey man, you have guns, we need to protect our families. It's just the cops, they don't have a history of that. You don't have a history of the FBI, the CIA, any police department standing up for people's rights. They're just name one. They don't. So in the individual man to man, hey, you have a gun. Hey, we're just the culture of I have to have a gun because there's someone who can rob and hurt my family. Yes, that's humane level. But if the state says, hey, guess what? There's super majority voted removing the Second Amendment, the cops go like, hey, everyone take your fucking, just like the cops went and told people, hey, you can't be on the beach without your mask, which is the craziest thing ever.
Yeah.
How many cops didn't do that?
Yeah.
How many cops did not enforce people? Like most cops enforced it because people stopped doing it. The same thing when the time comes, when, not if, because like no matter what side you're on, look at fucking Trump. Everything Trump said, it's like, yes, Trump won because the left and the Democrats were normalizing pedophilia and they were allowing crime to happen. But then all of a sudden Trump comes into office. Yeah, they're fucking handling dismantling corruption. But again, he says, I'm going to defund the Pentagon, and then gives them $200 billion more. It's like, brother, finding out corruption of hundreds of millions of dollars is nothing compared to giving the Pentagon trillions of like $2 trillion.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's all a fucking, and Elon Musk, as much as, but again, the state, these fucking billionaires, it's either, unless there's like a third party, which both sides are never going to allow it, but except this fucking guy is way better for society because under his last term, there was no wars that happened.
Yeah.
So, but again, there's so much has come to the surface with Trump, and then you're like, no matter what side, both of them are run by these fucking Israeli lobbies.
Yeah.
But at least, there's freedom of speech. And also one of the things is when Trump came into office, my fucking shit started not being shadow banned. I started going viral on all the social platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because, now Zuckerberg is trying to be like the cool guy,
Mm-hmm.
but no one is your friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, the president is not your friend. The billionaire is not your friend. Your kid's teacher is not your friend. Your local police officer is not your friend.
What's the video you sent me? You're on your own?
I sent you that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right?
That's a banger.
Yeah, yeah.
I listen to that shit when I need to. Yeah, when that lady sing, you're on
Mhm.
your own.
Yeah.
No one's coming,
Right.
and no one is coming.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's what you're saying. I understand it.
absolutely, and fucking the cop has to do his job. If the
Yeah.
cop says, "Hey man, you guys not wearing a mask at El Pollo Loco,
Yeah.
I gotta take you in." You're like, "Hey bro, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not committing a crime. This is not a crime. This is not based on anything scientific, anything
Yeah.
legal, nothing. Hey, the local city council said you're supposed to be wearing a fucking mask and I have to take you to jail." You don't think that fucking same piece of shit cops are going to come be like, "Hey, there's an emergency order and we have to check your house for guns." Fuck that. So at least you fucking go out with a bang. But you not nowhere in Europe, in Australia, ain't no one going out with a bang because they're
Yeah.
fucking they got nothing.
Yeah.
That's why they're fucking raping everyone. That's why they're fucking stabbing everyone
Hmm.
because they don't got guns.
What about that shooting at Florida College? That dude, he took out 2 people. You hear
Recently,
about
right?
that? Yeah.
Yeah. And did you see the girl that got shot in her butt and she was on the ground?
Mm-mm.
Uh,
The same shooting?
same shooting.
Okay.
And then there was a girl who recorded herself walking by,
Uh-huh.
drinking a Starbucks, and then
Uh-huh.
recorded the girl next to her bleeding.
Oh,
Like she was just recording, just walked past by it, nonchalant, like nothing happened. Same shooting.
wow.
Same shooting.
They got her footage?
She just recorded and posted on her social media
Oh my god.
after the shooting.
Yeah. Wow.
And then they connected it. And it's like that level of, it's not even being desensitized. It's just, they're sowing division and they're fucking, it's just like this big psyop that just like, they're just promoting fucking this insane fucking stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of cops, it was the son of a state trooper.
Son of a state trooper. And then the other side of the coin is you had the fucking tranny who shot up the middle school, and then and the dad that was trying to go inside. I think the dad saved his daughter with the gun, but the cops were not going inside the school until the fucking tranny killed all those kids. Remember in Texas last year or 2 years ago?
Yeah. 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 Vaguely.
Yes,
Yeah.
like the main, and then the cops stood back,
Mm-hmm.
and then the tranny killed all those kids, and then the dad was trying to go. I think he was trying to go or trying to save his daughter,
Mm.
and then the cops didn't let him, and they arrested him or something, or he went and I don't know, fucking. But it again, it's your life, it's your family's life, it's your community's life. No
Yeah.
one like don't rely on your fucking on your anyone.
Yeah. I mean, that's good advice. I mean, because we put all this faith in people, and we think they're gonna be there when we need them, and that's just simply not true. How many people, like, during the fires, might have had coverage, uh, and didn't get covered after their house burnt down?
A lot of people.
How many people have car insurance to get in an accident and then them find out they're not covered? And then healthcare, that you need this procedure done. All of a sudden they don't cover that, and that's where that Mangione guy came in. He's like, no, fuck that. We're gonna put a stop to that.
So again, not everything is what it appears. This guy is a fucking wanted the attention. He's a low life, fucking narcissistic weirdo who has fucking porn videos and it's like, yeah, you go and kill someone that absolutely, and then they'll make an example out of you. But no one else. It's like you have like you have to cause other people to do something. And it's like, yeah, the only thing it did was people were like, yeah, we need another Mangione, or we need all these dumb bitches on fucking TikTok. Oh yeah, Mangione. Oh my god, he's so hot. It's like this motherfucker killed someone for better or worse, and then everyone's like, we need another Mangione. It's like, if you handle it. It's always motherfuckers who are like, oh, we need to. No, you handle it. But again, no one. It's called the bystander's dilemma. When someone's getting attacked, people are like, oh, somebody else is gonna call the cops. Oh, somebody else is gonna, and then no one ends up calling the cops because everyone thinks they're calling the cops. It's like, all right, whatever you think Mangione did was right or wrong, he did what he planned on doing. If I, from whatever they say that's his plan, and then the state is gonna punish him so nothing like that ever happens again.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make an example out of him.
So where's the other people that are like, oh yeah, we're revolutionaries, we're anarchists? No, nothing, because it's diluted in social media. It's diluted in fucking, oh, we'll just do a trend. Oh, let's protest and have Mangione sign. No, you motherfuckers are weak
Yeah,
pussy, because you don't stand for anything, because the elites have fucking come up with a way where it's like, it's there's so many different angles and things that people give their attention to. That's why it's so surprising with this Palestine thing, is they never knew it was going to be this big. Like, they're doing everything. It's just, and they still can't get the focus away from Palestine, because these demons are killing people and killing innocent children, and blah blah blah. And it's like, you know but again, there's no differences, because one way to make changes, you have to kill people. Like, you have to take these motherfuckers out. Like, but everyone is like, as much as they think, when they get too comfortable in their life, they're like, when it comes time to uh, act, it's like, let someone else do it.
yeah. They don't want to get their hands dirty.
No, all these other fucking shooters, it's all fucking either sick people, some type of psyop, some type of mentally deranged
Yeah,
person. Um, we have no idea who these two people were that tried to shoot the president of the United States, and then he blamed Iran. You're like, okay, okay.
yeah. I
You're like,
know.
okay. So they're spying and everything else, and it's like, if there was actual people did want to do change, you gotta fucking sacrifice yourself. When they committed the Armenian genocide, to this day, when fucking Israel and London and England denies it, everyone that was involved in, was called Operation Nemesis, in the committing of that genocide, was murdered until 1992. From 1915 until 1992, when the Armenian diaspora was able to gather the militia to find out anyone that was in the Turkish government, any from Mexico to Spain to San Francisco to LA to Lebanon, Middle East, France, Germany, they killed any Turk that was involved in the government. They hey, we'll die. Unless you kill people for your movement, nothing's going to happen. Dancing is not going to do it. Making up trends is not going to do it. If something is meaningful, but look at all these protesters. These actual protesters are fat, gay, vegans who are just like, oh, we're communist revolutionaries, blah blah blah. You're like, No, the elite people. There was remember that cop Dorner
Yeah.
when he was killing cops,
Yeah.
and then they trapped him in Big Bear and they
Yeah.
burned that thing down.
Yeah.
It's like posts and hey, we should gather and block the no, motherfuckers have to get hurt. But everything on social media. If you get all your stuff on social media, if you live virtually, nothing's gonna happen because you're like,
They're gonna start a hashtag. that's a, that's a way to rebel.
I mean, but no one ever follows through. Oh man, Joni, he's so hot. That's it until the next thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so great. Nah, that guy's a fucking, he got his 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna crash and burn.
I mean, it's in the state's hands.
Mhm.
The state is gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do.
And they are.
Yeah, it's like you have to be willing to die.
Yeah. They do.
There was a Armenian professor at UC Santa Barbara or UC Berkeley.
Yeah.
It's like late 80s, early 90s. And there was two Turkish diplomats that were visiting. He's a professor already at UC Santa Barbara. I forget his name. It's like early 90s. And he invites them over to his house and he kills them. He's a professor. Bang, bang. Goes to jail. I think it was in the 80s. And then he does 10 years. And then the governor, Duke Medjin, pardons him. But he said, my family died in the genocide and I'm sacrificing my life to kill these Turks who are involved in the denying of. But there is no sense of unity amongst people. And they actually prevent the promotion of nationalism. Because when you say nationalism, it's like, oh, it's such a bad thing. You're like, why? Why is it a bad thing? It's bad to have pride and love for your nation. What the fuck? Go to any other country. Say, hey, you can't have the fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, go to Poland. Hey, you can't be pro Poland. Get the fuck out of here. They actually said, no, we'll pay a tax to Europe, but no migrants aren't going to come to Poland.
Yeah. No refugees.
None. And then Russia and Belarus are secretly putting the migrants into Poland because, But again, it's this
Switzerland too, man. Switzerland's getting bombarded by
Switzerland's
migrant,
done.
and
Sweden is
their
done.
crime is way up.
Absolutely, bro. There's Sweden. The levels of sexual assault in Sweden, they have to blur the faces of the criminals in Sweden, so it doesn't show that they're from the Middle East. Sweden,
Yeah.
Switzerland,
Yeah.
and when you do that, the chances of having diabetes reduces a lot, drops.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No,
You gotta fight.
Get your steps in. Work off some of that glucose.
Bro, I can't believe you gave me a fucking.
Give you a jab. But now, it's good. Just, luckily it wasn't like 600 like I had, dude. Like you're good. Like I said, you just ate. So, and you're going to burn that shit off tomorrow when you hit the gym. And as you sleep, it's just going to keep going down. So you're good.
Well, I'm glad you're good. Hopefully your vision comes back normal for next week.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow we'll do, some other medical procedure.
Yeah. Wait, Did you see that one stabbing of that football college football player that stabbed the guy in the chest?
The track meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. It's all.
You think he's gonna go away?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
Absolutely. I think it's all patterns. It's they can't do all the tranny and all the gay issues is done with because now he implemented the federal laws where men can't can't part, play in women's sports and blah blah
oh yeah,
blah blah blah. So now that gay issue is legally they don't have much of a chance. So now they're going back to their bread and butter, which is race,
yeah,
which is white and black.
yeah. There's nothing to do with it.
and and it's like black people are just going crazy, pushing it, saying, "Oh, it's Zimmerman and Kyle Rittenhouse," which are
Dude, the guy stabbed him with a knife in the chest, dude.
and they let him go, and they let him go. And then you have the other thing where they're deporting the guy who's supposedly from Maryland, and then
Yeah.
he's like he has MS-13. I go, MS. First of all, fuck MS. We grew up with fucking never like fuck them, but MS. No one. It's not MS-13. There's no one. No one tags their fucking on their fucking knuckles, and then they're like, oh, yeah, that's his knuckle. This dude didn't have MS-13 on his fucking knuckles. It had a sunshine, weed, skull, and some other shit.
Yeah.
And they're forcing, and then you're like, bro, what do you fucking? And it's all his donors. And then, but again, whenever they're doing big stuff in the global politics, like Syria and Iran, and they're having talks with Iran so they don't bomb Iran. Now they're having talks. It's like just so they'll keep the country domestically fighting and unaware of what's going on. They'll like throw in some other, hey, look,
A distraction.
a crazy distraction. You guys fight amongst yourselves while we deal with this thing that we said we were going to do, but we're not going to do this thing because we don't want
Any heat.
anyone to notice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I said I'm gonna end the Ukraine-Russia war in 24 hours. Nope.
Yeah.
They almost got into a thing, and then again, you don't know. Maybe Putin said no, and then they're like, no, now we're gonna. It's been 3 fucking years of just fucking bombing each other, and then the people still fucking fall for it, and then they're like, oh, Bernie Sanders and AOC are. You're like, bro, they're right, and then these people are fucking protesting Tesla, and you had these fucking 5 dumb bitches. They're like, oh, they went to space. They didn't. You're like, bro. Katy Perry went to space.
Yeah. Yeah. No, dude, Oprah's friend, dude. I mean, come on. What does she know about fucking science?
They're not even mentioning Elon Musk saved those astronauts, one of them being a female after they were trapped in space. And Biden didn't want to save them because they knew that he was pro-Trump. And under the Biden, on purpose, they didn't want to let Elon Musk and NASA bring those astronauts home because it would have been more of a chance for Trump to win because Elon Musk was pro-Trump. So they let those motherfuckers stay in space, withering away daily, minutes, seconds, just so, hey, we'll do it on the next, whoever, after the next presidency.
Yeah.
Again, the state does not care for the people. No matter who, like, people need to understand there's the only country where you have legal access to fight for your rights and your pursuit of happiness. It's not happiness. You're not guaranteed your pursuit of happiness. You have the chances to fight. No other country, it's harder.
Right. Yeah, you're fucked.
Most likely you're fucked.
And we're fighting, man. We're proud Americans, and
Get your fucking CCW, bro.
yeah,
And then we can have a fucking show them your guns.
yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun.
Good seeing you, brother.
Great seeing you, man.
Thanks for tuning in.